Team USA leading the medal count in Tokyo. There's got to be a lot of pride here in America, right? Not on college campuses. Some college students aren't feeling too proud of the red, white, and blue.
Do you think it's embarrassing that, our own athletes who are on Team USA aren't even proud to be an American, it seems like?
I don't think so, because I don't like being an American either. Like, why is there no free health care? Why are so many people suffering because of housing? And that is such a great example of how corrupt it is here.
Wow, how grateful, right? Campus Reform correspondent Ophelia Jacobson joins us right now. Ophelia, where did you go? What did you find?
I interviewed students at the University of South Florida, and what I found was that these students aren't enthusiastic about rooting for Team USA. They're not even excited to be watching the Olympics this year. So if you're looking for Team USA's next biggest fans, I can assure you, you're not going to find them on college campuses. It's sad to see my generation lose all hope and interest in portraying American excellence on the global stage.
It's unbelievable that they have no idea how great they have it. Even with everything that they may perceive to be wrong, they don't know what the rest of the world is dealing with. Here's a look at what you found.
You're going to be rooting for Team USA?
I don't root for countries, I root for athletes.
I'm going to be rooting for athletes individually. I'm not going to be rooting for any team just because it's some country that I live in.
I root for particular athletes rather than the country as a whole.
So would you be willing to give me a Go Team USA chant?
Nah, that's not going to be me. I'm sorry.
No.
Unbelievable. And that's not even known as a liberal campus. It was the University of Southern Florida, right?
That's exactly right. And, you have to ask yourself this question: why isn't this happening anywhere else in the world? Well, it's because nowhere else in the world are our own citizens taught to hate their own country than in the United States of America. And at the Leadership Institute's Campus Reform, we've been covering how this anti-American sentiment is coming straight from our college campuses. There used to be a time where the Olympics would unite all of us, regardless of whether you're a Republican or a Democrat. And with everything that's happened in the past year and a half with a global pandemic and so much political division, you would think that the Olympics would be that thing that unites all Americans. But unfortunately, according to these woke college students, the Olympics are seeming to divide us even more. And it's sad because my generation will grow up never really knowing what it's like to rally behind a common goal, which is to represent American excellence on the global stage in sports.
We don't have a common enemy, so we're turning our attacks on each other. You also saw a Gallup poll that showed patriotism on the decline in the United States really since the early 2000s. Unbelievable lack of perspective. So glad you brought it to us. Ophelia Jacobson, thanks so much.
Thank you so much.
All right. Campus is not a good place if you're patriotic.